What's up, everyone? Yep, it's Movie and Game Lover 98 here, and welcome to the Thomas and Friends Home Media Collection stream. The ones where I show only classic series releases only. So yep, let's get started, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yep, I'll see if I can do this with anyone willing to join, but as long as I say that screen is okay to join, as long as I give it permission. But I'm sure most of you guys have done this before, but other ones I have to check to be safe than sorry. So yep, let me provide the link a few times. Yep, I provide the link a few times. And hello, Tommy, not now. So yep, let's get started. Yep, we're going to start off with Thomas Gets Tricked. We all know what it is. I don't know if that's safe, Jaxie. Just hopefully you just don't have any siblings under the age of 3 or... I mean, people above the age of 3 are allowed... If you have siblings like that age, they're allowed. I don't mind them making that noise in the background. And hello, Joe Johnson. I should put Gum in there. I don't know about Eureka.
Hello.
Gum. Hey, Gum.
Hi.
Doing good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, community post said saying that you had to redo this because I forgot to tell your
Why is it?
grandma that you were streaming.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Yeah.
But do you like my new pair of headphones? It makes a better version.
Not bad.
Yep, Thomas Gets Tricked. I'm just gonna show off every release without explaining anything, just to make it safer. There's James learns a lesson.
And forgot to mention this last time, but saw Elemental in theaters.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah, and unfortunately there was like a baby crying, but it was not as bad as Toy Story 4 because they weren't near me and they weren't doing it for too long.
Thomas will be his program breaker, and Thomas will be 323.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Just showing off Thomas collection, which is just classic series stuff only. Just trust Thomas. Thomas Gets Bumped.
I think it's a 2006 release. Thomas
is.
Gets Bumped.
Yep.
Pretty sure it was like released in May 2006.
Yes.
May 23rd to be exact.
Yep. Prosperous and the Dragon.
Yeah, have that in double feature, but
What I
I didn't
find
grab
weird
it
is
out in
that for some
time.
reason, well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but for some reason, one of the DVD releases, for example, this one, I think it has a song from season 5. Every cloud has a silver lining. This
Yep.
one, right?
The
Yeah.
one with no lyrics from Spills and Chills.
And I think Accidents Will Happen is on Thomas Gets Bumped.
Yeah, and it has no lyrics. Yep.
Percy Takes the Plunge.
Percy Takes the Plunge. Yeah.
I think this is a 3D. I think it's a different animation style of Percy sinking into the water, right? Or the sea.
Yeah. It is. This is the only release from 2008 I know that doesn't have the song playing at the end. Let's have a race. But the other ones they play this.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. I was about to say the VHS version does, but then I realized, oh wait, that didn't have a song yet. And
I think, let's see.
Yeah, what you said earlier, Gum, kind of like when, yes, I did redo the stream, kind of like when I got distracted by my grandma because I forgot to tell her I was doing a stream. That's kind of like how I did my whole Thomas Media collection back at the beginning of this year. I had to redo it because someone's camera kept making my microphone echo.
yeah,
So
I remember that for the Dragon Tales one too.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I think it was just the Thomas one, not Dragon Tales.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have this release, Thomas and PS Program Breaker. And do you like my new headphones, by the way, Thomas and PS Program Breaker?
Oh yeah, they look really cool. Also, you remember that song you did? I think in your last stream. I think you did
yeah.
like a Dragon Tales live show, and you did a reference to Thomas characters.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't mind doing it later?
I'm not sure if that's a good idea because I want to just be on the safe side because I made sure to tell my grandma before I made this stream so I don't as to not have another incident again.
Okay, I guess better safe than sorry.
Yeah, but just I'll say yes, I did a different version of the Cassie song in one of my streams before.
Yeah. Also, I'm not here next week, by the way, you know.
Oh, you're not? I'm sorry to hear.
I mean, from July 1st to the 9th, I'm not going to be there because I'm going to be out of town for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know you'll be traveling somewhere else, and you start college and very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, James goes buzz buzz.
Oh yeah, you know what? I just realized something, by the way. This is a little, it's entertainment related, I promise, but you know Bob, so I'm pretty sure Bob the Builder, they do actually have a tractor, you know, Travis.
Yes. They do.
Compare it to the one in Thompson Friends where we have Terrence and Trevor. I think for some reason I used to think Trevor was a tractor or something like that. He's a traction engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know me, you, and Lego Lover all have the same copy like this gum where it's not Lionsgate print.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to worry about James Goes Buzz Buzz because I can always watch it on the Best of James release.
Well, what about the other episodes?
What episodes are on this release from the Best of James release? Besides James Goes Buzz Buzz.
Percy James the Fruitful Day.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Forgot about that one.
Yep. Does have the error in the booklet, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they play the song in this one.
They do.
Yep. The island song with lyrics. Right. Percy's
Taken from Sing Along and Stories.
Yep, and Best of James release.
What do you mean?
And Sing Along and Stories. It's also on Sing Along and it's Sing Along Stories and Best of James, the island song with lyrics. And well, he's back now, Jaxie. I'm just answering a comment. Sorry. Well, Jaxie, he's now staying for the remainder of the stream. He's now still being part of this, Jaxie. But yeah, I know you don't have the glow in the dark slow cover for this gum, the Percy Ghostly Trick.
Yeah, but I have seen it on eBay several times.
Okay. Oh, and Tyler Brown, you're gonna get off now? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, and I'm also gonna do a stream for you tomorrow, Thomas Fan123, a belated birthday stream, since I'm probably gonna do that for Thomas Fan123 tomorrow, a belated birthday stream for him. Just depends on what I do.
Wait, what were the episodes on this one? Remind me again.
Percy's Ghostly Trick, Woolly Bell, Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure, All vs. Gabe, Oh no, it's just escape. All bones up and all at sea.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would like to cool if escape was put on Percy's. No, James Goes Buzz and put Bulgy on here.
I think it
Yeah.
sort of makes sense to put escape because there's this, jump scare that happens. I think
agree.
it's
Or I guess they could just swap all at sea and put it on James Goes Buzz in place of
Yeah,
Bulgy.
that's what I was saying last time.
Yeah, you said that before. Yes, we should. What if they just put all at sea on James Goes Buzz and put the end credits still from the last shot of Bulgy? After the narrator says that the hens never listened to him anyway. Well, there's Percy's supposed to be tricked. Rusty to the rescue.
Oh, I remember having that release. Oh, did I forget to mention, by the way? I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure the song Going Fishing is on this one, except for there's a difference.
It's
There
the
is.
it's the Junior Campbell one where he's singing the lyrics.
Yeah,
Like,
and yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone likes the Junior Campbell version of this song.
over the kids singing it.
Yeah, I think I like that one better, the version.
Yeah, I think I
of
like
this
the
one.
kids one bit too.
Well, no, I'm talking about the Junior Campbell version.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that version better.
You sure you do?
Yeah, I think most people like it better.
Yep. Goof. Well, we already know the goofs, but I'm just gonna blow through releases instead of just showing off goofs.
yeah.
Oh
You don't
yeah,
have to-
the goof.
and
I'm
you
pretty
can show
sure the
them.
goof is that some season 7 snapshots are shown, but
Yes, both from Trusty Rusty.
that's a goof, right?
Yeah, but as Gum was showing me, the one of the snapshots is on the Percy Saves the Day release.
Yeah.
And hello, Trainboy22. And yep, Rusty the Rescue. That's the toss a special letter.
I did see a lot that had the special letter in it off eBay today, and it had the booklet.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get it or not.
It's not like a huge priority, but if I ever need a replacement for this, then maybe.
Oh, okay, just like you don't want your Steamies versus Diesels with a booklet just yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should add Jack C. I like to play it safe. Only if I only ask that screen if it's okay to join. Yeah, I guess the reasons why they put Birdie on here is because he's in some of the episodes but he doesn't have any dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, you mean?
No, it's Birdie. Birdie.
I don't know why, but I thought he spoke in. Okay, he didn't speak. I think he did appear, but he didn't speak in season 4.
Yeah, I don't think he ever spoke in season 4, Birdie. And Jack C's asking why is the color not blue anymore. I decided to switch it to green now. Because I thought I should do.
Yeah, that.
Because this is now because it's my luckier day now. At least I was luckier that time. Well, I just do a plain light green if I say I'm lucky. But this one I'm super lucky. Or I should just say just plain lucky. But yeah, toss a special letter.
I'm pretty sure in the early seasons, in like seasons 3 to 6, or well, I think it's seasons 3 to 4 or seasons 3 to 7 or something like that. But when Michael Angelis narrates these seasons, I feel like it feels to me as if he's shouting.
Yeah, like Toast stands by. I don't think he does the singing for the trucks. Pop goes all ollie as good as Carlin, in my opinion. But I think the Jones Judge Book by its cover song is sang the same way, despite this one has no lyrics, but the one with lyrics is on the Best of James VHS and Sing Along in Stories. And
Yeah, it is played the same way, just no lyrics.
except they show some words of the lyrics on the screen. When they sing out the lyrics, don't judge a book by its cover, don't make your mind up too soon. And yes, I know the other lyrics, things aren't necessarily always what they appear to be. Alright, now let's move on to Thomas's friends help out. Which I know the only goof I know is yet Percy's promise is out of sync on this release, but I can skip it, just like on Trust Thomas and other stories.
And all the episodes are in season 4 font, the title cards.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone likes this DVD, and so do I, because look at how many episodes there are.
Hit 11.
I mean, that's all. They were chosen because the reasons why is because they were chosen from the first 11 volumes of the VHS releases.
Yeah, then we all know the goof on the booklet for this one. Trackside games available on DVD.
Oh,
Thomas's Trackside students being on DVD.
Yeah, on the booklet here.
Yeah, but it wasn't released until 2008.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know why Hit Entertainment put that there, because I think they were going to put it on DVD at that time, but eventually they canceled at the last moment.
Yeah. But this doesn't show the Hit Entertainment logo.
Oh, yeah, it for some reason it uses the Gracie and Wild logo at the beginning and the Ghislaine Pictures logo, even though this is, I guess the reasons why is because this was released very late in 2002, but even though this is a 2003 release. But yeah, there's Henry and the Elephant. Yeah.
Yeah. Lionsgate.
I think I remember having Henry and the Elephant. I mean, I
I'm
think
trying to get the sounds of Sodor 1.
also I have to admit, I know some people don't like the newer models from season 6 onwards or something like that for the updates, but to be honest, you see the front cover of Henry, I actually kind of like that one better.
Yeah, I do too.
Because it
Yeah,
makes
I
sense
think
because the title's called Henry and the Elephant, yeah.
Yeah, but it's called the Gallant Old Engine on VHS.
I've also noticed one of his lamp mods here are missing.
Yeah, and I know that Lego Lover said in his HMRs he actually called it Gallant.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I think if I remember correctly, what was I trying to say? I know it sounds a bit weird, but I do like the newer updated models. I do like the newer models of Thomas and Friends from season 6 onwards, because they look even better than the ones from seasons 1 to 5. Not saying they're bad. I just like the ones from season 6 onwards.
Yeah, and also this gum before we get to the next Thomas release. Which Family Guy would you prefer better? Do you like having ones with nice poster art on their box sets individually and with good disc artwork, or would you have them all merged in together but with boring artwork discs? Because I found volumes 6 through 9 of Family Guy at my work.
Well, I would prefer having good packaging.
With cool decorative poster art.
Yes.
Because I know on part 1, which has volumes 1 through 5, but I have them individually now, since I just got a new shelf from one of my friends today. Hinting I might be able to buy more media. Who knows?
That's nice.
But yeah, let's get to sing-along stories. Yep.
It does actually feature one song from season 3, though.
Yeah, Thomas's Anthem.
Or Thomas, We Love You in the UK. I think that's what it's.
Yeah, but us Americans, we say Anthem. I mean, at least they sing for the American audiences. They still sing Thomas, We Love You. Yeah, I know you saw this Thomas piece for Maker. I have 2 booklets in my sing-along and stories.
Oh, yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, it's kind of like how it is with my season 1 of SpongeBob.
Oh, really? But except it's in 2 separate discs, not in the first disc.
Yes.
Yeah, but luckily on this release, the bonus song and Straight Speed Engine will play at the end of this release.
Yeah.
Like after Release Full Engine wraps up, it will play the It's Straight Speed Engine song, but it has the lyricless version that's also on Greatest Stories.
And also Make Someone Happy, I think.
Yeah. VHS version only.
Maybe that's why the shop Make Someone Happy's on here.
Well, because I guess this was released after Make Someone Happy was put on DVD. I mean, they have the same color. Except I think this is a much darker yellow than the make someone happy.
It's a little bit darker yellow.
Yeah, I guess it's cool to put the Thomas and the snapshot from Bulldog does make sense to be on at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But Sing Along and Stories is a cool release. My favorite songs on these are Really Useful Engine. I think Really Useful Engine and Don't Judge a Book by its Cover are my favorite songs.
I think mine would be Thomas's Anthem, Let's Have a Race, and Really Useful Engine.
Yeah, I like how Really Useful Engine is. I think the Mike and Junior version in season 4 is the best. But yeah, Magic.
You mean the one that's on? You mean the one that's on what?
Best of Thomas.
No, you go.
Best of Thomas and Greatest Stories.
Yeah. What about Henry and the Elephant?
But there's no lyrics in that version.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Toss's friends get along.
Yeah. Lot still hasn't come yet.
I know, but luckily we're doing it this time when the lot's on the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I showed you the booklet before, Gum, I think.
You think we'll do
Yeah, I think so.
Thomas and Friends All Aboard the Steam Team series DVD releases? Maybe
That'll
on a
come.
different stream?
That'll come one of these days, because tomorrow I'm gonna do a stream for Thomas Don't Pay Fan 123 for his belated birthday, because I should have just done his birthday, his one for his birthday maybe. Boy, Thomas and his friends get along. Still has my favorite season. It has both my favorite season 1 episodes on here, as well as my favorite season 3 episode.
I think this came out at the same time as New Friends for Thomas.
Yeah, because the New Friends for Thomas thing is on the back of this booklet, and Best of Gordon. This is the only one to have Best of Gordon on the back of a mainstream release on DVD.
Oh yeah, and I think the Brit Outcroft logo is great, right?
What?
The Brit Outcroft logo.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on this release, right?
Yeah, it's still there.
Because Best of Gordon for some reason doesn't have it.
Yeah, even though it's listed on the back. But yeah, some people say it's hard to tell because the DVD logo was hard to see on this DVD release, but on the VHS 2000, it was there was no logo on there.
I mean, you can see it up from my lighting here pretty easily.
Yep. Let's see.
But
I know.
I do find the Fox logo on Tales from the Tracks DVD harder to see than this.
Well, Thomas' friends get along. I don't know why why didn't they take off the subtitle in other Thomas Adventures? Because there's no episode called that. Thomas' friends get along. One of my other favorite Thomas do this releases. This and Get Along are my favorite releases.
You mean this and what?
This and Help Out are my favorite releases, along with Comes to Breakfast, which is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you said this and Get Along are my two favorites.
Well, I said that both the Get Along and Friends Help Out, and all those three are my favorite because they have some of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Thomas Comes to Breakfast. It's probably a pretty funny episode because
Yeah, we all know the thing, but we're not going to do it here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the lady scolds you. I think the station master's wife is like, "You miserable engine! Just look what you did to our breakfast."
But actually, I'll say this without quoting it, without making the narrator's quote. Did you know that in the Ringo Starr version, I thought I was gonna hear Ringo Starr said he banged the door, but it's literally she banged the door, because Ringo was trying to say she banged the door.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, George Carlin he said it right. She banged the door. I'll just say that because I don't want to do too many impressions here. Yeah, I think some people say that's from Emily's New Coaches, that Thomas picture.
Really? Then
I thought it was like
think so.
I think it looks like from Emily's New Coaches or James and the Queen of Sodor.
That's from James and the Queen of Soda, where Thomas says, "You need a wash down now."
Well, thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, Jake Martin is probably right with you. Thomas will be fan 1, 2, 3. Well,
Oh yeah, Jake Martin. Yeah, I don't know where he is.
well, he was in my last one when I got distracted. Last one.
Yeah. Yeah, but he
I didn't
kept
join
constantly
as much
saying
because
that
I
you
was
were
busy with
each
work,
episode
but
from.
now I'm here to make it up.
Yeah, at least you get to do it this time, just to substitute, I guess. But which is fine with. Wait, Thomas comes to breakfast. I might get this in a slim case because I like how it matches on the disc and booklet and the cover art. Even though at least it fixed on the both, so I guess I really don't mind having this in a thicker case. Even though I want to save some space, once I get that other shelf for my friend, because I'm trying to display my books now. Wait, Thomas comes to breakfast. I don't have the book of it.
What you said you about the book? What? Never mind.
Wait, big day for Thomas. Yeah. Yeah, another one where they don't have the subtitle and other adventures, which is a shame.
And I think it plays 2 songs on this release.
Yeah. So Topham had and Toby.
Yeah, Toby comes after the Toby the Tram Engine episode. And Sir Tom will play after the Toby song. Because unfortunately this plays like the VHS centers and turntables in a way, but except well, I don't know why Thomas breaks the rules is before Toby the Tram Engine. But did you ever on the Shine Time Station episode how the station got its name? They play in order.
The Ringo Starr version or the George Carlin one?
George's version.
Oh, and didn't I forget to mention, by the way?
Yeah?
That I'm pretty sure in season 3 or something like that, like, for example, A Scar for Percy, some of the old themes from seasons 1 through 2 were used, but however, they still use season 3 theme, For example, in A Scar for Percy, when Percy is trying to figure out what kind of scarf he can wear, his seasons 1 through 2 theme is used, apparently. You didn't know?
Oh, it did?
Yeah, his old one. Didn't you watch it?
Yeah?
Yeah, didn't you watch A Scar for Percy before?
Several times.
Yeah, and you didn't know that his old theme is played?
Yeah, I noticed it. Boy. Big day for Thomas, I recommend this. It's Cranky Bugs.
Season 1. I don't know why. The front cover in this one has a season 1 or 2 model of Thomas.
It probably was season 2.
Cover?
Did I see season 1 or 1?
Season 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
But Cranky Bugs.
More Luigi hat.
Yeah, I think it was causing my thing to cause some weird glitches. Wait, Cranky Bugs. I would have loved if Better Before Gordon and Lady Hat's birthday party swap places.
And I think on the back cover there's an image of Thomas and the Rumors.
Yeah, and Lego Love Fun is H motives from Gordon and the Gremlin.
Don't worry, he's counting sheep.
And then Gordon says counting sheep possible, or Gordon he's counting how many engines he can get rid of.
Counting sheep. Oh.
He's counting how many engines he can get.
You. And poor engines like me should have a panoramic view where I could see people and people could see me.
And he wished angrily.
And then another one where he says, "What happened?"
Fireman inspected him. Something's broken inside you, Gordon. Now you really do have to go to the works.
Help me, please.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone.
well, you're so much for knowing about everything. You got too puffed up in your boiler, so it serves you right.
Yep.
Oh,
And
help
then,
me, please. Then Sir Topham Hatt arrives up the elevator.
and like he has
Yeah,
a black
I think it's on-
eye. He has a
Yeah.
black
He goes
eye.
like this. Well, Gordon, said Sir Topham Hatt, I knew you wanted a panoramic view, but this is not the way to achieve it.
Was that
You're so
Angelus or
sorry,
was that Angelus or Baldwin?
Baldwin's.
Oh, okay, I thought you did Angelus for a second.
You see, if I did Angelus's, then I would go like this. Help me, please.
There's Racist Rescues and Runaways.
Probably one of my favorite releases.
Yeah, I should have asked one of my friends from one of my old neighborhoods if I could have this, and I could have said, "Sure, you can have this, friend." I don't think we'll be needing that.
Oh, you know what? Didn't I
Yeah.
forget to mention? Out of all the characters in season 5 that gets the main role, I'm pretty sure the Unlucky Tug made a video once about it. I think out of all the characters, I think Percy is the one that gets a lot of roles.
Yes, and he said that he will be able to get his Magic Railroad review up tomorrow.
I mean, I thought he already did his Magic Query review already.
Yeah, he did, but it got copyrighted. So he had to. He's re-uploading it.
Metal. Stupid Metal.
Yeah, Racist Rescues and Runaways. I don't know why there's the subtitle. Please take that off, Ghislaine.
Yeah, it's still weird that how part of Percy on the Edge was just cut off.
Oh, his buffer right there is cut off a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, but
I didn't notice that.
And if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, starting with season 5, Percy is seen wearing a lamp, just like Thomas.
Well,
No,
in
no,
Thomas'
there's a few
person,
episodes. There's a few
Thomas Person-
episodes where he doesn't wear a lamp rod, but it's Magic Railroad where he fully wears it.
What's that you were saying?
Thomas Person the Dragon, he had a lamp at the end of the episode on him.
Yeah, but I think he started to have a lot more often in this one.
Yeah, but there were a few episodes where he didn't have it, but it was Magic Railroad where he started having it on completely.
Yeah, that's where it. But the bigger engines, like the tender engines, they started having their lamps from season 17 onwards. I say half of season 17 onwards because in half of 17 you can't even see their lamps on their front.
Yeah, but I think it's starting to. I think they continued to be like that in seasons 18 or 17.
Oh, your screen's broken. I'm sorry, that screen is broken, Jack. See of yours. But yeah, Racist Rescues and Runaways. I recommend this release.
Next one, Spills and Chills, or
No, 10 Years of Thomas we gotta do next. Showing them in order.
oh yeah, I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure 10 Years of Thomas was released as. I'm pretty sure Thomas and Friends first came out in the U.S. in 1989 or something like that.
1989 is when it came to the US. Oh, it's not broken. Okay, I understand, Jack. See,
They also see a slim case copy of this off eBay, but no booklet.
but
Oh yeah, there's a goof by the way on the back
Really?
cover.
yeah,
What,
right
is it
here.
on the famous visit?
The episode.
Oh, the episode? Yeah, Henry the Elephant. It's supposed to be Henry and the Elephant.
Yeah, because well, if it was called Henry the Elephant, then Henry would be an elephant.
Even though they did make a funny episode where Thomas and his friends were costumed like animals. Like Gordon was an elephant in one of the episodes.
You mean the
Yeah,
finale,
that was like, I think that was
Thomas's
the last episode,
Animal
season 24.
Friends?
Are you talking about the last like just regular episode in general?
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
very last of the entire original series.
Oh, yeah. And then they mentioned Gordon as an elephant, and I think James was a lion. And you said the episode was called what, Thomas and Pete's Program Breaker?
What? The episode? Thomas's
Yeah.
Animal Friends? I
Oh.
think some people say it was the worst episode.
Oh my god. But luckily, like, well, at least they don't have any animal scenes in this program of 10 Years of Thomas.
Well, with the exception of Henry and the Elephant.
But yeah, in the clips there are no.
Buzzes.
Yeah, did you also know that in the episode All at Sea, they mentioned, like, regatta means the 4th of July thing in pugs?
That's what the regatta means?
Yeah, in the Enterprising Engine 93's retrospective documentary of Toss and Friends, like, before they brought Toss to America, they showed a spin-off called Tugs, and one of the episodes was 4th of July was also known as regatta. And they mentioned...
Oh, yeah. Wasn't the Tug series produced, like, at the same time of Season 3 of Thomas?
It was before Thomas Season 3 came out.
Oh, okay, because of the sets, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, I think another... Yeah, I think I mentioned this before, yes, Gum. I'll say this again. Yes, there's only one scene and one clip of 10 Years of Thomas where one of the parents' children is crying in the background, but it's very faintly, it's not very loud.
Yeah.
The clip... It was the clip before Percy's ghostly trick. Like when the parent says, "We have all..." After they say the names of these trains, even though the milk truck is not a train, when they say the names, they say Donald and the milk truck and the Donald the milk train and Terrence. The milk truck is not a train.
Trains and engines don't mix. Well, they're not the same thing. I mean.
Well, one thing I always like trying to do is when the whistle blows for the episode, so I just try to act like I'm actually blowing a whistle along with it.
Yeah, Mr. Conductor's whistle from Shineham Station is heard in this release.
You're not going to include the film, are you?
No, I'll include the film. It's part of the Classic Series era. Magic Railroad is part of the Classic era.
Oh, okay. Because there are some people that were arguing that some say it's canon, some say it's not.
I kind of consider it canon.
Yeah, Spills and Chills.
Yeah.
I like how all these, like you said yes before, Gum, how Spills, Chills, Thrills, that's a cool rhyme, despite there's no episode called Spills and Chills. And I made a funny quote saying, what if the CGI release was called Spills and Thrills and Other Chills?
Wait, that's what I said last time.
Spills and Chills and Other Thomas Thrills. I wonder what they mean by Spills and Chills and Other Thomas Thrills, like Spills and Chills.
I mean, I guess because there's a lot of these episodes have crashes in them. And Thomas will be fan 123 left. Wait, Spills and Chills. Hold on.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. But,
sorry.
Yeah, Spills and Chills. This is the only one to have Night Train on a physical DVD release. Yeah, this is the only way to see Night Train on a Thomas DVD, is this release, because I don't know why they didn't put Night Train on the Cranky Bugs DVD release. Spills and Chills is a cool release. I know D. Coleman H got this for Christmas in 2008, 15 years ago. Like I mentioned before, he got it with Best of Gordon and the Stars release of James Goes Buzz Buzz.
You know, when I think of Spills and Chills or something like that, I think you mean like spilling your coffee.
And catching a chill?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah. Let's go to Make Someone Happy. At least I
I
got.
don't know if any. I don't know if any accidents happen in this release. I think.
Yeah, surprise.
Oh wait, there are. Well, I think for the first 3 episodes, there aren't really that much accidents. Well,
But toss the rumors. Yes, there is.
yeah. See, think about it. If I could like maybe think of the days of the week for Make Someone Happy, I would start off with Make Someone Happy as a Monday, a surprise. I think it's called a big surprise for Percy in the U.S., right?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
it says it
A
on the
big
back.
surprise for Percy. I would say it's Tuesday. Happy Ever After a Wednesday. Thomas and the Rumors a Thursday. And James and the Trouble with Trees a Friday.
And Ba.
I don't know, Saturday? I mean,
yeah, I know. Like these 2 episodes were based off real life events that happened in real life. Like one of the trees was being rolled down the hill in a real life event, and how Boz inspired by how like a real life ram got into the station platform and ran into the station.
yeah. I think starting with Spills and Chills, I think Alec Baldwin started to gain a lot more energy with his narration.
Yeah,
Like, it made me think I was watching season 8. I don't know. Or a different season. I don't know.
well, Make Someone Happy. I definitely recommend this release. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping the original release because, like I said, I don't like the. Even though if I will get some of them in slim cases, I will. Well, I'll keep the original. Make sure it's the original release. Despite it's in a slim case, I'll still make sure it's the original Anchor Bay release.
Right. Now I remember this time.
Yeah. Christmas Wonderland.
Also, does it play a song at the end or just goes immediately to the credits?
This one goes to the credits, just like Salty Secret does.
Oh, okay. So the name board sequences are on this one,
Yeah.
but then it just goes to the credits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's an error on the back where they didn't put credit Alec Baldwin as the second narrator. But yeah, I have the version with Roundhouse Rhythm CD, not the tracks one.
and
Which that
there's
one's
one
rare.
new Thomas episode as well.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure you know the Snow song.
Yeah. You know what? I would always skip that
I
song.
think it
on
hardly
Ultimate-
shows any season 5 scenes.
No, it shows some of season 5. Just like how you think the song "Little Engines," there's barely any season 6 scenes.
Yeah, but I mean, in season 5, there weren't that much snow scenes.
Like, you know how this, when I watch this release, guys, I don't know. I would always avoid the snow song because I didn't know what it would look like. The scene towards the end of the song was going to be creepy to me. But now I found it kind of fun and enjoyable when I listened to it on this release in Ultimate Christmas, the snow song. Where they have Sir Tom Hat dancing around, who's that under the snowman with the top hat, but then Sir Tom Hat is revealed and he just starts dancing crazy. Like I think that's when they began singing his song in season 5, but they sing the lyrics, his name is Sir Topham Hatt.
Yeah, he's the head of the railway. There is no doubt about that. Controller of the line.
Yeah. Toss Christmas Wonderland. Yeah, I know most of you guys do not have this release, but I know you had Toss Stay Surprise before Toss and PS Program Breaker.
Yeah, I remember. I think that's how I watched the first. I think that's how I watched the last 3 episodes. Oh, and there's also a goof that happens. There's also a similar error that happens on Tom's Snowy Surprise. Well, it's the exact opposite.
Well, you'll see later. But Toss's Christmas Wonderland, Also, please take the subtitle off of that Ghislaine. There's no episode called Christmas Wonderland. There's no episode called Christmas Wonderland. That's just the name.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the last time you'll see the Brit Alcroft logo at the beginning.
Well, until Best of Percy goes back to using it for a while, until Salty Secret, they eventually got rid of it. Well, Christmas Wonderland, I definitely recommend this. Well, you can try and find it, guys, but good luck. It's going to be tricky.
If I see it in stores, maybe I'll get it.
Yep, we're only showing Classic Series releases of Costia, but luckily we are showing the movie, which is part of the Classic Series era, Magic Railroad, which is up next.
And that's right now.
Yep, first off, the original DVD release. Even though I probably just use the Blu-ray to watch this more often. I guess there's really no reason to keep this version, because you know the Sunday Surprise deleted scene they put in the Blu-ray combo pack as well, Gum?
Yeah, and plus, I kind of like the menus of this one a little bit better.
What's the Blu-ray like, though?
The Blu-ray? We're showing the DVD first. First, mine's
Okay.
the reason I'm keeping my copy because a cool shiny disc, but I rather have ones with, because the one deleted scene was carried over to the Blu-ray release.
Yeah, keeping this because it's my childhood copy, and I don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, I know since it's nostalgic to you, no one likes to get rid of their childhood copies.
Even if it's fairly hard to.
Yeah, that's how me. I would not stop being obsessed with Thomas when I was a kid, guys. The original DVD of Thomas Magic Railroad does not have previews at Costia.
Well, it does, but has like special features.
That's only in the bonus features. You have to go to the special features and select theatrical trailers.
Yeah.
Wait, there's the Blu-ray.
I think the DVD is also on it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's of just a widescreen, just like the Blu-ray, but in DVD quality.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like to play the Blu-ray one.
Yeah, it's great.
It looks
What is it
better
like,
than
though?
DVD. The Blu-ray looks better being in widescreen. Yes, the VHS version has previews. To answer that question, Acosta. Yeah, I know these. I like how the Blu-ray it's yellow, even though it would have been cool if it was just blue instead.
Okay,
What
you
shows-
gotta use to make this look gold.
Because I guess it looks cool, because it looks pretty with that gold. I know Thomas Magic Railroad, some people don't like the movie, but I kind of enjoy it. Because actually, get this. PBM's Video Entertainment says it's his favorite Thomas and Friends movie of all time, despite it has flaws.
Yeah, that's my favorite too, despite it has flaws.
Yeah, me too. I'd say it's far more watchable than what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I could even
And
say
yet-
the same thing for Calling All Engines and even the worst movie, Misty Island Rescue and Day of the Diesels.
But yeah, Thomas Magic Railroad, rest in peace, Peter Fonda, Russell Means, Michael Angelis, Doug Lennox. I think those are ones. Let's see, let me count it again. Peter Fonda, Russell Means, Michael Angelis, and Doug Lennox. May those people rest in peace.
Yeah, it's 4.
That is correct, yeah. Luckily I said it correctly because it's Michael Angelis, because he passed away. He passed away before this Blu-ray came out in May, because this was September 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this copy I had for almost a year now, the Blu-ray of Magic Railroad.
Yeah. Had mine for almost 3 years.
Yeah, because I know when you did your collection 2020 edition, it was like it was a couple days before it came out.
Yeah, and I think it was like 2 weeks before it came out.
Because September 29th is was supposed to release, but he did it on sometime in September 2020 before that.
Yeah, I think it was either the 11th or 12th.
Oh, okay, that was weeks. Okay. Wait. Now to Trackside Tunes. Trackside Tunes.
But it's called. I think it's called Thomas's Trackside Tunes.
Yeah, the VHS is called that.
Oh
least
yeah,
they-
check out the back cover, by the way. I'm pretty sure on the top right there's like a season 8 promo of Thomas and Toby.
But on the VHS version, it has their Magic Railroad promo artwork because the VHS came a few months after Magic Railroad hit VHS and DVD. But at least they just didn't put the subtitle in other Thomas Adventures because there's no episode called Trackside Tunes. It's just the name of the release. But I would love if they just squeezed in the Thomases and still call it Thomas's Trackside Tunes. So they got it semi-good with this release. Boy, I know you don't have this release either, Thomas and PS Program Breaker.
Yeah, I don't either. For
But I
some
mean-
reason, but here's one surprising thing. There's like an episode, I think, I know Gordon the Gremlin is on this one, but for some reason the title card just says storyteller Alec Baldwin.
But luckily on Halloween Adventures and Best of Gordon, they fixed it. Now that the title card is showing in the actual episode.
Except it shows the season 8 title card.
But on Best of Gordon, it has the season 5 text. Well, and 6 because it was released at the time season 6 was still being made on video. Because at least this was before season 6 finally made their final Thomas videos in 2004. Well, anyway, Trackside Tunes, and they released an episode we've already seen before, which is the Trucks, which is AKA Rusty House Peter Sam.
If I had to pick an episode to replace it, what would it be?
Could you replace it? Maybe put, I don't know, really.
Like, what does it have to be from season 4 still?
I mean, I guess they had to fill in the gaps, so they just chose Rusty House Peter Sam because some people like that episode, I guess.
If they like it, then why they retitle it to Trucks?
Yeah, but at least it still says storyteller George Carlin in the thing. Yeah. Yeah, how's the Wow Wubsy thing? I don't like Wow Wubsy. I don't know why.
I don't mind Wow Whoopsie. Actually,
I don't know why Jake Martin likes that show.
I've seen a few episodes and
just
never
for
really caught
Snick's
on me.
opinion.
Well, I don't think it's good in my opinion. I'm not buying it on DVD. No, thank you.
I
I don't mind Wow Whoopsie. I used to watch it on Nick Jr. a lot when I was little.
But Trackside Tunes, I gotta say, I recommend this. I mean, if you guys don't want it, that's fine. Because Gordon the Gremlin is on 2 other releases.
That and all the songs are on other releases.
But I used to have completeness. Just buy this. It's cool. I like the detail in the windmill, despite some people don't like how the windmill sails are red. But I do like that how it changed color.
Yeah, I think they completely changed.
And now on to the best ofs.
Yep, best ofs. Start with the knockdown guys. We gotta do best of Percy first, because we gotta do it because that was Ghislaine's thing that they put best of Percy before that. Best of Thomas.
You know, I think the rule about the best of releases that they should include every episode that has, you know, that the character stars in or something like that.
I mean, Percy, they got it right because Percy's the main. These are all Percy's name in the title, despite Thomas Percy in the Mail Train starts with Thomas's name, but it's mainly Percy.
Yeah.
And
who is Sophie and what is his secret?
they don't reveal his face because they don't know what he's going to look like for the next release coming up very soon. For the new
Yeah,
release.
but this came out in 2001 originally on VHS.
Yeah, but the DVD in 2002.
mean, this came out after Best of James came out on DVD, but we're showing off releases in order of when they originally came out. So unfortunately, we have to do Best of Percy before Best of Thomas, which is a shame. But at least this one makes sense that mostly all these episodes are about Percy. So I guess the reasons why they did that is because these episodes make sense because they're all about Percy. So I guess Ghislaine decided, oh, these are all about Percy. We'll release him first. Well, yeah, Best of Thomas, but now here's Best of Thomas.
The very first Thomas DVD released to be on DVD.
Unless you count Magic Railroad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think this one, only one of the episodes doesn't make sense because it's not about. That's more about Percy.
That's what Tom's voicing the dragon.
Yeah, the Chinese dragon is on the booklet because that. But look at the characters you're showing on the book. Look at that. Chinese dragon is not his friend.
Yeah, it's just a thing, float on a flatbed.
Yeah, and like Troublesome Trucks, Diesel, Bolstro, those are not like friends.
Yeah, and not even Thumper because they never met.
Well, Edward mentioned, and Thumper didn't even speak at all in Rusty and the Boulder.
And like Percy's lamp rod is mirrored here.
Yeah, his whole model is flipped.
Yeah.
And Thomas and Duke I don't think they met.
Yeah.
But yeah, George and Bulstrode are more like his enemies.
Well, not all engines go for Bulstrode, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, but yeah, in the classic series we do, because like unfortunately, like even though George was insisting Thomas and buy George when he said this quote to him.
Oh yeah, and you found it pretty funny that in the episode Steamroller or something like that. I find it pretty funny that George Carlin actually mentions his name.
Yeah, like George Carlin, the narrator, and George the Steamroller.
Yeah, you know what? I think George is like Rolly in a way. Well, Rolly from Bob the Builder. He's also Steamroller. But George here, he's kind of a grumpy. I think he's a grumpy steamroller, while Rolly, on the other hand, sure, he's also a little bit like that, but he's also cheerful in a way, unlike George.
Yeah, but yeah, Best of Thomas. To everyone who likes Thomas and Tank himself, definitely recommend this.
Yeah, but I think he acts like an idiot in later seasons. Best of James, I have that release.
It's missing the case, I know.
Yeah.
There's actually something you could do, Toss a Piece Program Breaker, since you don't. Lego Lover has an extra Percy's Chocolate Crunch, but with no disc because it had a scratch in it, so he threw it away. If you want a replacement spare, hold on to the case for your discless Best of James. Your caseless copy of Best of James on DVD, look no further. Just message Lego Lover, aka Garrett.
I mean, I would like to do that, but the only problem is that, you see, all the DVDs have different disc holes or something like that, and I'm a bit worried that it might break a chip.
Like if it breaks the little ring thing on the back.
The center.
What do you mean, like the disc holder?
Yeah, that's the one. It's sort of like it happens with my Xbox releases. My Xbox releases. I have that, and it doesn't fit, so you have to put it in the right. So you have to put the disc in the right DVD release.
I mean, what happens if you don't?
I think if you do, it might break because it doesn't really fit well.
Yeah, it's like with me as a kid. I put some of my GameCube games in the wrong case.
Yeah, because I think I learned to never do that again.
Yeah, I don't know why Time for Trouble's on here. That makes no logical sense. That should have been they should put Foolish Freight Cars on here.
Yeah.
Or better yet, put every single James episode that has James as the main character.
mean, this one they put with Best of Thomas, they almost got it, but this one on the finale, I don't know why they didn't do that. Wait, let's get to Salty Secret.
The very first season 6 release.
Yep.
I think in this one, Alec Baldwin has a bit of a cold.
Like at the beginning of the Fogman, he's sounding like he's catching a cold or something.
You mean for the first half? The first 6 episodes of season 6?
Well, no, in the Fogman he started like he was catching a cold or something, but in the other ones he was semi-good.
But I think the last 20, I think he sounded depressed or something like that.
Well, actually, in Thomas and the Jet Engine, he actually was really started to upbeat his energy more.
Yeah. And also the episode Learn to Count is on Halloween Adventures, we know that.
Yeah, and this doesn't play the song at the end if you select to play all.
Yeah, I don't know why, because I guess the reasons why they did that gum is to incorporate the Meet Thomas's New Friends thing, which is not listed in the booklet, but they put Thomas's gallery on there.
Yeah. I know the VHS version does play the song at the end.
Oh yeah, and I think I forgot to mention, I think this is the first time, I think the Ghislaine logo is used.
Well, Trackside Tunes uses the Ghislaine logo at the beginning of the VHS, but Best of Percy was the first one to feature. Yeah, those were the first two to feature the Ghislaine logo at the beginning, because this was before Ghislaine was bought by Hit Entertainment.
Yeah. Well, I think Hit Entertainment is 10 times better than Mattel. Yeah,
say what you will about that. I don't trust Mattel anymore.
Yeah, my respect for Mattel is gone.
Yeah, they just don't do their best anymore. But one YouTuber said they make Pixar's Cars diecast merchandise very well, but for some reason for the other things they don't. But Salty Secret, I think my favorite episode would have to be maybe. I have to say maybe the Fogman's my favorite, or maybe Elizabeth the Vintage Quarry Truck is my favorite.
Yeah, and who thought Alec Baldwin's Elizabeth impression is funny?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, like when she says,
So
it's
you're
you.
the little puffer that broke down. She sniffed.
And when Tom says, and you're just an old steam truck, yeah.
That would be a vintage steam truck.
And Alec Baldwin said, snapped Elizabeth.
Yeah, I didn't remember the rest of the part there.
And I haven't much time to get you a coupling rod. But Salty Secret, I definitely recommend this. Because you know what's so funny about this release? That one YouTuber says like it's weird how some of the shots in these first 6 episodes some are in full screen and some are in widescreen.
You mean for the UK?
Yeah, for some reason some of the scenes are in widescreen, but some reason they squash them back into full screen.
Yeah, but the rest of the episodes are in widescreen.
But for on DVD releases they not squash them into full screen. But they just squish them back into full screen. That's what I should say when they put them back in full screen on DVD releases. They squish them back into full screen. But Salty Secret, I definitely recommend this release. Now let's get to Percy's Chocolate Crunch.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, but I think of season 6 to 7 as season 8.
But at least like it's still these two seasons are part of the classic series still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you have to copy the one that doesn't have a disc inside it. That was from your childhood gum.
Yeah,
I think I remember having
Mario
Percy's
Super
Chocolate
Circuit
Crunch.
instruction booklet in it.
Yeah, I know it just has the instruction manual for a Game Boy Advance game in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I have to admit, the booklet, I have to admit, the booklet in this one is so nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a chocolate bar.
That's why it's printed in
Well-
a horizontal place instead of like in a vertical position, because it's positioned like
Yeah.
a candy bar. Because
Yeah,
Percy,
it looks really cool.
yeah, but yeah, like I know if I get this on VHS, I have to fortunately sit through middle engine, which is a shame. But yeah, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, yes. Like I said, all Thomas fans avoid middle engine. I know you, yes, you hate it, Toss a Piece for Unbreaker, and
I don't hate it.
you don't hate it, Gum.
No.
Well, I hate middle
I
engine.
really hated it.
I don't like, honestly, that episode.
But
I
is there
just
something
like when the top Matt scolds Percy for no reason. It wasn't his fault. It was Ari and Bert.
and Henry's.
Yes.
But if there's
Yeah,
one
but he
thing you
kinda
like,
gets his one up at the end when he pulls the train that James is middle engine in.
but like when Percy tells when the manager says right on time to the manager, but what is that big red engine doing in the middle?
Learning to be a middle engine.
I found mine with the bonus disc on eBay at Cassia. I found this during the pandemic.
Yeah, and you did an unboxing of it.
Yep. Now I just need to find James the Red Balloon with the CD, which we're getting to James the Red Balloon next.
What about Thomas's Snowy Surprise?
That's after this.
We're doing it in order. Yeah, Lego Lover has the CD version, but it doesn't have
Oh
the
yeah,
CD.
didn't I forget to mention, by the way, Percy's Chocolate Crunch doesn't have the Hidden Entertainment logo at the beginning, but unlike Thomas and His Friends Help Out, the 2003 release, it does have it at the end. It plays the UK credits for some reason.
But yep, I'm pleased to have my copy fixed where there's no error where it doesn't have just one L on the disc. Because even though it had a cool shiny sheen, I'd rather have errors fixed. But, well, James the Red Balloon. But I think Alec Baldwin's impression in World's Strongest Engine and Dunking Duncan were hilarious. I will admit.
When they were going derailed.
What about James and the Red Balloon, where he's like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Party!
And then he says, "What's happening?" And then the narrator says, "Crash bang wallop went the balloon."
Yeah, it actually goes crash, bang, wob, wob went the balloon as it fell right on top of James.
Yeah, but I know some people are disappointed that Baldwin's impression of Donald Douglas is absolutely awful because he doesn't do a Scottish impression.
Can he actually do a Scottish impression? I mean, like normally, not in the show.
I mean, I could try to, but I don't want to really try.
No, you don't have to.
Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, I had to open my blinds for a second. Wait, James Red Balloon, I recommend this. I know Lego Lover does have the version with the CD, but it doesn't have the CD in it. Wait, James Red Balloon, I recommend this release.
Oh yeah, James and the Red Balloon's gonna be 20 years old next month.
Oh, wow. It is going to be. Yeah, today's June 22nd. I also did this because today is George Carlin's heavenly birthday today, guys. This is why I decided to do the stream today as well, because today's George Carlin's heavenly birthday.
What do you know?
Well, this is the day no, this is like contributing 15 years since George Carlin passed away. Well, yeah, I'll just say this is coming out the 15th year since George Carlin passed away. Yeah, get this. If he was still alive to this day, he would have been 86 years old, guys. If he stuck around longer, but nope, he tried his best. Yeah, we miss you. We do miss him, George Carlin.
Yeah, but What did voice Fillmore in first Cars and some character in Tarzan 2.
Yeah, I know you don't have Tarzan 2 on DVD yet, Gum.
Yeah, but I've seen it on that before.
Okay, Toss of Snowy Surprise, I have the version with the CD sampler, but I know it lists Toss of Snowy Surprise, the title
I have
release,
that
as the
release.
first, but it's the normal edition which doesn't have the CD sampler, but I like the version with the CD sampler.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention. You forgot to mention Percy's Chocolate Crunch has the UK end credits.
Yeah, that with Best of Gordon, which is coming up next soon, those use the UK end credits with the Nick Jr. logo, with the Hit Entertainment logo at the end.
Yeah, and I did find some Nick Jr. UK airings of Thomas and Friends of season 8, where they do have the Hit Entertainment logo and the Nick Jr. logo intact, except it said 2004 copyright, except 2002 or 2003.
Yeah, and also like when I had this, when I popped in this CD of Thomas the Snowy songs on this release, Gum, it had Winter Wonderland, Low Pitch, the Snow Song. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Never 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 Give Up, Low Pitched, and Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover. Or as they mistakenly say, you can't judge a book by its cover, but it's don't judge a book by its cover.
Well, you know what they say, things aren't necessarily always what they could be.
Yeah, I just said I talked it out without singing it earlier.
I know, but I couldn't. It's just so unresistible to do.
Yeah, but at least this is another one we got to talk about. It says at least they did say it's both Alec Baldwin and George Carlin, but in the intro at the very end they only credit Alec Baldwin, no Carlin, even though the Carlin episodes are featured in the program still. Yeah, and also it also says right here Farmer McCall, but Alec Baldwin doesn't call him that. Even though this is his first appearance, Farmer McCall.
I guess they just didn't know weren't ready to credit him in the show yet, or it could be that they just didn't know what to name him first when the episode aired.
But
I don't know.
Yeah, another one. They need to please Hit Entertainment. Please take off on and other ventures. There's no episode called Thomas Story Surprise because that's actually they put it in mistakenly called it instead of It's Only Snow. But luckily on the booklet and the actual program they fixed it. Yeah, it's also in the booklet. Let me show you. But like I said, the story stops and the actual program it does have the correct title. It's Only Snow.
I gotta leave soon.
Oh, you gotta leave, Thomas?
Yeah,
soon?
Sorry.
Well, at least I can show you a few more releases before you leave. But yeah, Toss of Story Surprise. You can try to find a new copy, Toss of Peace Program Breaker, if you remember if you lost this release. Oh, and he just left already, and I was gonna show more releases, but I guess it's just that you and me and Toss will be failing 1, 2, 3 Gum.
Yeah.
Toss of Story
Unless someone else
Surprise.
joins.
Yeah, we'll see, but at least I'll just blow through this quickly without explaining any silly stuff. I just want to show off every release as fast as I can. Because I've told my monthly thing that resets after July 6th. I'm probably gonna do something on July 7th.
Yeah, what monthly thing?
The billing thing. Once you do it over 20 hours, you have to wait till the thing after the day the day it resets to reset back to 0.
Oh.
Because I'm doing a stream tomorrow as well for Tom's LP Fan 123's belated birthday.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It just depends on who's joining. But yeah, Toss of Story Surprise, I definitely recommend this release.
Yeah, now on the Best of Gordon.
It's the only best of to have regular name boards in between the episodes.
Yeah.
It's the only best of by Hit Entertainment.
So, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Keep doing that thing with your headphones.
Yeah, because it won't stop causing some weird thing in my thing. But sorry. But anyway. Yeah, this one they really did not get it right with Gordon because none of these episodes make sense to be about Gordon down the mine, whistles and sneezes, and tender engines. All those 3 out of the 9 make no sense.
And you would, Yeah, I would be able to replace one of them with Gordon Takes a Tumble.
But Gordon Takes a Tumble was just on Percy's Chocolate Crunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know how on the VHS they have a extra image of him from Trouble with Mud when he says "Mind my eyes"?
Yes.
But they just didn't put it on here.
Yeah, but instead they had this like promotional with him pulling freight cars.
Wait, still have not found slipcovers for these yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some on eBay, but they're kind of expensive.
Maybe if I find one at a thrift store, maybe I'll pick one up. Like I said, I think I told you before, yes, I was that close to winning the Best of James 2007 one, but unfortunately I lost to it.
Yeah.
I just didn't really lose to it. Someone beat me to it.
Yeah. And that same thing almost happened to me when I got the early years. But luckily I got ahead at the last second.
Like you bid on it, or was just to buy it now?
A bid.
Okay, yeah. With bids, you got to be careful. That's how I won my Oliver and Company Blu-ray slipcover.
Yeah, I was careful about worried about that one lot I bought to get along booklet, but luckily no one else bid, so it was okay.
Yeah. New friends for Thomas.
Yeah, and I think the seller's name was BML.
Oh.
Yeah, and he has several other David Thomas DVD lots if you want to look at them too.
Oh.
Let me just...
New friends for Thomas. Only released to be narrated by Michael Angelis. Yeah, also R.I.P. Michael Angelis.
Yes, we will miss you, Michael Angelis.
It's the only US DVD to have him.
Indeed.
Yeah. There's no way I can find the multitude of postcards for this release gum. Because I know yours in their double feature with Spills and Chills has Jack in it.
Yeah, I think that came in a really brave engines, but I put it in here because it made more sense.
Yeah, I'm sure if I wanted to get this for my main copy, I would have to find more copies of New Friends for Thomas, which is going to be impossible to do. Because why would I nearly need a postcard for this? Where I really just have the booklet for this.
Yeah. And yeah, that seller's name is BCMAIR.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and he has a couple more Thomas DVD lots if you want to take a look.
Yeah. That's what I noticed. But that's New Friends for Thomas. At least the error's not on the disc, which I'm pleased about. New Friends for Thomas, I definitely recommend this release. And Hello Likely Yoshi Fano 2.
And now skipping Steamies versus Diesels and going on to Jet Engine.
Yep.
Yeah, remember this time.
Yep. At least you did this. At least you did it this time.
Yeah.
I did it this. At least I remember to grab ones only with Classic Series episodes. But yeah, Toss the Jet Engine is my favorite episode. Not only my favorite release, but it has my favorite episode of season 6 of all time. The episode itself, Thomas and the Jet Engine. But yes, the episode does get referenced in Emily Saves the World.
Yes. Along with a couple other ones, I Duncan and the Runaway Elephant, Thomas Meets the Queen, and something else. I forget. Oh, wait, Renee's and the Dinosaur.
And Percy and the Magic Carpet, because you know how Gordon says to Emily and Emily Saves the World, inspectors, opera singer, and even the Queen? he says the opera singer he pulled Alicia Body at the season finale of season 8. The finale of season 8, Percy and the Magic Carpet, and the Inspector. He pulled in Thomas in Charge from season 14.
Yeah.
So 2 CGI episodes that I reference in Emily Saves the World are Pingy Pongy Pickup and Thomas in Charge from season 14.
Yeah.
But Toss the Jet Engine, at least that's a proper one. It has the original Mike and John Jr. Campbell music, both Michael Brandon narrating the episode. But this is the only way to see it, unfortunately. Even though you can look up the original Mike and Jr. music version with Michael Brandon's narration on YouTube, you can look them up individually.
Yeah, and since you don't have the release, might as well just show it.
I know that's just a season set.
Yeah, but it's classic series, so yeah.
But yeah, even though I did forgot to mention at the beginning, it's only showing mainstream releases only. But Toss the Jet Engine, I will say yes, definitely recommend this release. Now on to Hurray for Thomas. I should show you this gum. Mine has a Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood thing inside.
That.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
Yeah, I know it doesn't. It just comes with the booklet, just the booklet, and that's it.
Yeah, which I'm fine with.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have any Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood DVDs on DVD. No. I mean, if you like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, that's cool, Gum, but if you don't, that's fine. I respect your opinion.
I don't have any interest.
Okay. Even though, yes, you did watch Dragon Tales, but you just don't have a room for the DVDs just yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but yeah. Well, yeah, great for Thomas. I say, yeah, I understand some people don't like Renee's in the Roller Coaster. They like the grand opening a little bit better.
Yeah. Did see a copy of this on eBay in a thick case that was complete with the booklet. No Mr. Rogers thing in there, though.
Oh, it had that.
Yes.
Well, Hurray for Thomas. Yeah, I recommend this release. Now let's go to Percy Saves the Day. Yep, mine has a Start Your Kids on the Right Track sheet, but I know yours doesn't.
I think it did come with this, but I put it in Really Brave Engines.
Oh, so I guess you didn't want. I guess you didn't want your Really Brave Engines DVD without an insert.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, is it the same as this here?
That's actually from Thomas and the Jet Engine, or maybe from Steamies versus Diesels, I think.
It didn't come from that. It didn't come from that.
So actually, let me show you something really quick. Where is Jet Engine? Let me show you. The reason why I put this one with Jet Engine at the farthest up ahead, because that's the newest release. I think that one should go in Steamies versus Diesels.
Interesting.
But yeah, this one, yeah, Percy Saves the Day, that needs to also have the subtitle taken off immediately, because there's no episode called Percy Saves the Day. Even though it was originally going to be called that, they switched it to the different title.
Yeah, Percy gets it right.
It would be cool if it was called Percy Saves the Day in the US, but gets it right in the UK.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, this is another one of Percy's the spotlight in the menu. Like House Racing the Dragon and Races, Rescues, and Runaways. Those menus were his chance to be the spotlight. At least this season 7 release on DVD, Robin Smith narrates the menu.
Yes, and for the next few.
But yeah, Really Brave Engines. that also needs to have the subtitle taken off. There's no episode called Really Brave Vengeance. That's just the name of the release. Yeah, I saw the copy with the booklet on eBay, but that was going for so much money.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot from that seller I mentioned earlier. It does have a copy of the booklet, but I think the front thing holding the artwork in is broken.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it getting it.
I mean, if I would get it, then I would just put the booklet in here and give it that one.
But the reason I'm keeping this thick case copy is because there was a flashcards version I remember having.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is the last. This is the last season 7 mainstream release to be on both VHS and DVD at the same time. But now here's the surprise, gum robber. Here's Toss's Halloween Adventures, but look! Now that I do this a better version, I have the glow-in-the-dark slipcover, but it's over my original 2006 release.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Now that means I don't have to worry about that silly glitter getting on my hands anymore.
Yes, and you can send that audio slipcover to Lego Lover.
Yeah, because he has the 2006 DVD without the original release.
Yes.
Yeah, this in Barney's Halloween Party, where I got this is the Barney's Halloween Party.
And I noticed yours has the big barcode sticker on the back.
Yeah, I just didn't want to peel it off because I don't want to get any sticky residue all over it.
Yeah. Mine didn't come with that.
Oh, it didn't?
Yeah, it didn't. It came like this.
But does it have the glow-in-the-dark art, like, limited edition sticker on the slipcover, or just came...
Yeah, I don't remember if it did or not. If it did, I just ripped it off.
Oh, okay, I kept mine on, because this is... Even though this got brought back for Halloween every single year, I decided to keep mine on, because this has collector's value, in case it gets rarer in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not doing that silly thing where you taped in the Universal spine on the Anchor Bay release.
Yeah, but I did that because it was a slim case release.
Yeah, there's no barcode, but mine has a barcode on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you that I was scared of the Boo Boo Choo Choo song as a kid, Gum Robber. I forgot to mention this with Jet Engine earlier.
Really? You were scared of that?
Because of the owl, when the kid starts shouting out the word boo and the owl's lyrics flash at me, that scared me.
Well, never scared me because I never saw that song as a kid.
I mean, you watched the song eventually after that.
Yes.
Yes, we know this has the CGI Thomas, but he's not on any of the episodes on this release.
Yeah, CGI Thomas. That to me just looks like it's pulled from Curious Cargo.
Even though the title's called Halloween Adventures.
Yeah.
I guess just to make it more Halloween looking, they just took the image and just made it to add some glow in the dark effect. Like mine's starting to glow. Mine's glowing in the dark, kind of. You can see it through my camera, maybe.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Well, through my phone recording, kind of. But yeah, Toss's Halloween Adventures.
I did that last time, but I'm not doing it again.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, Halloween Adventures, I definitely recommend this release. Let's get to Ultimate Christmas next. Actually, hold on a second. Before we get to that, let me fix something real quick. All right, now here we go. Ultimate Christmas.
Mine's in the holiday collection here.
I think. Oh yeah, the one that I found in Holiday Favorites, the Holiday Favorites DVD box set. There's the error on Christmas. If Thomas Percy's Mount Adventure is fixed on the Lionsgate print, but on the Anchor Bay one, they still have the error where it goes out of sync.
Huh.
Well, if you know what I mean, go watch Enrico Jr. Gomez's DVD review HMR on Ultimate Christmas. But I notice your Toy Workshop DVD disc is the Lionsgate print because the Anchor Bay is like on the side instead of below.
Really?
It's like Lego Lovers Lionsgate individual copy of Toy Workshop.
Yeah, because I found when I got this, it was a Lionsgate print.
So you decided just to get rid of the Lionsgate print.
Yes, and just put the Universal disc in that.
Ultimate Christmas is it? This combines both Christmas Wonderland and Snowy Surprise into one.
Yeah.
Because I guess if you don't want either Christmas Wonderland or Snowy Surprise, you would have to get this release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
fine place the Day of the Diesels trailer on it.
Yeah, but I don't think your Merry Winter Wish disc has it. I don't think it does.
It doesn't.
Okay, it's just the one because it came out after Misty Island Rescue came out.
Yeah. Yeah, and same with this too, but it plays that trailer as well.
Like, wait, the Holiday Express disc does play the Misty Island Rescue trailer?
No, the Day of the Diesels.
Okay, because that. But on the original one, it plays Hero of the Rails.
I think they wouldn't do that for this one because, it's Lionsgate reprinting their own disc.
Yep. But Ultimate Christmas, I say, to every Thomas fan who doesn't have any of the Christmas releases, you probably have to get this one then.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you'd rather owning stuff altogether, then this one's the one for you. But if you have the other Christmas releases, you probably don't need it.
Yeah.
Like, Ultimate Christmas, yeah, I definitely recommend this release. And Unlucky Tug did it his home media collection. He showed this one before Magic Railroad. When he showed his home media collection of VHSs and DVDs.
I guess his own headcanon was that this is the DVD reprint release of Christmas Wonderland, but for everyone to buy. Or that's not real. Put it there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ultimate Christmas, as I recommend, to every Thomas fan who doesn't have any of the previous Christmas releases, I think this is definitely needed for you guys. I know Lego Lover has this copy. Jake Martin has this. Jake Martin has this copy. Has this release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I have it in this.
You're not that guy.
Oh, Mud Glorious Mud.
Mud.
I have the slipcover for my 2008 version.
And I have the booklet for my 2008 version.
Yeah, fortunately it's going to have Wow Wow Wubsy on the back, which sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, and also has this join the Anchor Bay Kids Club. See back cover on it.
Yep. But at least this one has classic series episodes one of them we never saw on DVD before, but and one got a redub, and two we've seen on home media releases before.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I showed you Henry and the Elephant earlier, and Rusty the Rescue earlier, Gum, I think I should have put the Henry and the... I should swap this and put the Rusty to the Rescue one for the sheet for Wow Wubsy saying coming September 2008, or maybe just saying coming fall 2008, because I'll have to look at my DVDs again after the stream's over, because I might have mixed them up.
Yeah, and I think Unlucky Tug did have this booklet in his collection.
Yeah. Oh, Mud Glorious Mud is I guess some people say go ahead and pick this release up, but some people, and I don't know why Lego Lover says he calls this a pointless release.
Well, it's pointless because it it didn't have the because it put out the last pack episode that they didn't put on one of the other two releases.
But someone said on the box print of Toss's Trusty Friends that the episode Mud Glorious Mud was included. Well, I'll show you when we get to... Yeah, all copies of Toss's Trusty Friends are like that. When we show the hit era version, well, this one will be included because it has one hit era episode, but we're doing classic only.
Yeah, still planning on doing that stream next week.
It'll depend on what I do because I need to watch my limit thing, like I said.
Okay.
But when it resets, maybe I'll have a chance to do another one. Because luckily, I said like I said, it's my pay week. I do more than one stream, but if it's just it's a non-pay week for me. I just do one, so I can do one with Flicka.
Okay.
But yeah, this is my week to do more than one stream. But yeah, Mud Glorious Mud, I definitely recommend this. Now we skip to Holiday Express.
Yeah, and back to this for me, but just on this disc now.
Yeah, mine's in a slim case because I like to have the errors properly intact and not have any mess ups. But one thing I should do one of these days, Gum, is do the fails from Toss's Cargo Challenge.
Oh, I've done those a few times.
Like when you choose the wrong option on these challenges.
Yeah.
But the one I avoid crashing on is the raspberry syrup one, because it makes a weird thump sound when you crash on that. But the other ones, like the fish, the coal, and the chocolate chips, and the lumber, make funny sound. Those make funny sounds when you crash. But when I hear the crash for the raspberry syrup, it's like someone was juggling something. It makes a funny a weird juggle noise. But the ones that make the best sounds are the fish and the lumber. Like the first challenge is fish, and the last one is the lumber. But I got this. I still have this slim case, but I remember having the Take Along Thomas with the Santa hat, but I lost it. Because even though I don't really like Take Along that much anymore.
Yeah, kind of same here.
Yeah, do you like just Wooden Railway and Trackmaster the best?
Yeah.
But even though Trackmaster I like the most, because that one you can push with like wooden trains and let them run on their own. Holiday Express, I definitely recommend this. But at least it has one episode we never saw on DVD before, which is Henry's Lucky Day. But these have two classic series episodes, which are Christmas Adventure and Snow Engine.
Yeah.
And there's Greatest Stories. Yep, yours doesn't have an insert, but mine does.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I put the insert from the other copy, because actually I should have took the insert from the other Greatest Stories I'm going to get rid of, or if the store doesn't take it, I'm going to sell it on eBay to Jake Martin. But I'm going to but I have to pay for getting a package to ship it to his place too.
Yeah.
And I have to print out a label to say that's going to his address, but it's from mine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I still have not found your eBay page yet, Gum Robber. I've only seen Garrett, aka Lego Lovers, eBay store, and CO100 Abel still.
You think this really should have been called The Greatest Two Worst Stories?
The Greatest Two Worst Stories?
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Oh, it's Jake Martin. Let me add him because last
Hey.
year. Hey, Jake Martin.
Just about at the tail end of this here.
Yeah, tail end. Yeah, do you like my new headphones I got, Jake Martin?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we're just blowing through we're at the last two releases of Thomas that feature classic series only stuff.
Well, I I
Yeah, I know.
have some of them, and as you can see,
Yep, at least you're showing them because I know this. Luckily, I'm in a better room, so I'm not distracted. But I didn't. But no, but else is a cooler, better version. I changed the color design to green.
oh wow.
That means if it's my lucky day and I'm doing a lucky stream, then I set to green.
Can you change it to any other colors besides green?
I saw SE, aka Thompson PS Program Breakers. His graduation Q&A stream was a yellow.
That's cool.
Maybe I'll try that for Thompson LP Fan 123's belated birthday stream tomorrow.
Yeah, think you could do red for mine?
Yeah, that's your favorite color, right?
Yes.
And the color on the greatest story says too.
Yeah, and the front cover of Engine Friends.
Yeah, I can do the red one. Yeah. Wait, greatest stories. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to sell the other. Well, I'll see if the store will take neither greatest stories, Jake Martin. If not, I'll just sell it onto eBay to give to you. As well as those other Dragon Tales DVDs. And I know, yes, I was commenting on one of your videos before I started making the stream, Jake Martin, how, yes, you saw Dragon Tales DVD playing on the TV when you used to be at the daycare years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew which Dragon Tales DVD it was playing on the TV.
I think I saw to Kingdom Come and probably Baby Troubles. I think it's the Adventures in Dragonland DVD.
Okay, that was the very first Dragon Tales DVD they ever released along with the 3 VHS tapes. But yeah, hopefully, if the store doesn't take my other greatest stories DVD, Jake Martin, I'll sell it on eBay. So I'm making a listing on eBay, depending on how many DVD lot I'm making, where it does have a mix of kids shows, Thomas and Dragon Tales, and regular movies. But yes, I hope you don't mind them being in widescreen, like maybe Spanglish. Or Hitch. There we go, Hitch.
Yeah, with Will Smith.
Yep. Greatest stories, yeah. Glad I have this with a slipcover.
Yeah, mine doesn't, but that's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have a slipcover gum, but it doesn't have an insert either.
Yeah, but at least the next week you has an insert, but no slipcover.
Yep, the final one. Just like how I did all Thomas model releases, yes, including the hit era releases. We are still ending off with Engine Friends. Same thing when I did the hit era ones, 8 through 12. Well, actually, when I do the hit era version, we have to include, when we get to the hit era one, Jake Martin, we have to include one full CGI one, which is the Birthday Express, because it has 2 season 12 episodes on that release. So that means the only full CGI one that we've seen in the hit era one is Birthday Express. Which, yeah. Because, well, hit era means 8 through 12. So there'll only be one full CGI Thomas DVD in the hit era collection stream. Yep, Hide and Peek Mystery Book. Yeah, actually, yeah. I told you this earlier. No, I was actually telling Jake Martin. I would rather read the book of the first Lady in the Tramp rather than watching the movie. Did you know that, Gum? I'd rather read the book of the first Lady in the Tramp than watch the first movie of it.
Yeah.
Because, at least, it's more quieter to do than having to listen to these blah, blah, blah parts every time.
Yeah, right.
I was like, ahem, Disney. But I mean, Lady and the Tramp came out decades before all of us were born.
in 1955, I think.
Yes, and actually, because I'm actually doing also today, because today's the 68th anniversary of the first lay in the tram. Even though I won't watch it ever again, happy 68th anniversary to it. Oh yeah, also this, Jake Martin, I did get another cool new shelf. Yeah, it's funny they didn't put Toby anywhere on this cover.
Yeah, but then they only put Edward on the back.
Even though Toby has a spotlight episode in this release. If I had another spare Engine Friends, I'm not getting the Universal re-release. Nuh-uh.
Heck no!
Not only does it not have a slipcover, but it doesn't have that Blue Mountain Mystery book. Isn't this funny? Like, when you go to the last page of stories of the 15 episodes on disc 1, Gum, the classic series theme is still playing, but there's 3 new series episodes on the last page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not hum out the Thomas theme intros in this stream either. Even though I know how they listen to. But Engine Friends, yeah. At least we got, like, some episodes. Well, at least we got the Michael Brandon dub of Emily's New Coaches on this release. Michael Brandon, not Angelus.
Yeah, because
yeah,
because previously on this, Michael Angeles narrated it.
And then on Muggler's Mud, A Friend in Need was narrated by Alec Baldwin.
But I do like the Signal Man and Michael Brandon version of Emily's New Coaches. Oliver hasn't cleared his signal box yet.
And he says, please go and see what's wrong.
Yeah, just like the way he says, the voice he gives that Signal Man.
Yeah, but I can understand, yes, when I forgot to show James Red Balloon earlier, yes, some people hate Rusty Saves the Day. And yes, you showed the New Friends for Thomas VHS earlier, Jake Barton, how you got it from your school back in 2019.
Yes.
Let's see, 2019, you would have been 15, I would have been 21.
That would have been 19.
And yes, that sticker that says Wendy Miller, I can't get it off because I don't want to ruin the artwork.
Maybe if you use like a hairdryer or something, would that work, Jake Barton?
I don't think I should do that. I mean,
don't use a hairdryer. That's how I got stickers off of some of my copies, you know. Like Engine Friends, yeah. Also, like, I know that, yeah, unfortunately they used the title for Edward the Really Splunging UK title. They replaced Really with Barry, which I don't know why they did that. Hit Entertainment.
And a bad day for Harold, but with his full name.
But at least Twin Trouble and Rusty Saves the Day kept their titles the same. But a funny goof when you go to disc 2 on this release, I don't know why the thumbnail says which island picture is. No. It says Spot the Difference, but it's a different game.
Yes, which island picture is different from James and the Red Balloon and Thomas Gets Bumped?
Yeah. But at least like the other ones they got right. Sir Tom Hat Scrapbook, the version 2. That
was on Henry and the Elephant and New Friends for Thomas.
Yeah, other ones too, like Gordon's Memory Game. For my picture game. And Picture Puzzle Fun.
Picture Puzzle Fun, which is from Really Brave Engines.
And who am I from early years and Percy's Culture Trick.
Yeah. But at least I'm happy we finally got the Ringo Starr American Trouble in the Shed on DVD.
Yeah, since this one.
Yep. And we finally got the Safe from Scrap and a New Friend for Thomas Ringo Starr versions on DVD. And yeah, they only credited Alec Baldwin, George Carlin, but no Ringo Starr, Michael Brandon. They just say Alec Baldwin, George Carlin, and more. Yeah, before you joined, Jake Martin, I was also going to tell you I'm doing this stream in honor to contribute the 15th year that George Carlin passed away. R.I.P. George Carlin.
May he rest in peace, of course.
Yeah, I'm doing this now I'm doing this today in honor of him. If he was still here, 86 years old. Like, holy cow, if he was still here, it would have been 86 years old. But he didn't make it. He tried his hardest when he was over the age of 70. But luckily, I'll say this now correctly, since we have all narrators, but with Classic Series episodic releases only, at least we still got Ringo, Baldwin, one of the Brandon, and Morgan.
And probably Pierce Brosnan.
And Pierce Brosnan, yes.
And if you would have one of those narrators return, and who would it be?
Definitely George Carlin, because
I meant who was still alive.
Yeah. But yeah, this is also this year Mark's 5th. Rest in peace, David Minton, as well. But yeah, there's Engine Friends. The very last one will show for the Classic Series one, but this will also be the very last one when I do the Hit Era one as well. But like I said, only one full CGI Thomas DVD will have to be shown when we show Hit Era stuff, because there's 2 season 12 episodes on the Birthday Express DVD. Oh yeah, there's Engine Friends, the very last release. And yeah, I guess we're done with the collection. I guess we could do some other stuff as long as it's Thomas related, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Are you gonna leave, Gum?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What comes out? Jake Martin, it's just you, me, and Thomas Don't Be Fan 123. I think we'll chat for 7 more minutes. We can do other stuff as long as it's Thomas related, if you don't mind.
Yeah, like on the Wikia it says that Thomas Gets Tricked came out at the same time James Goes Buzz Buzz came out on DVD.
I guess if you follow the barcode numbers on the spine, it would say that you would have to do Thomas Gets Tricked, then James Goes Buzz Buzz, because let me show you them, since I showed every release. Let's see, stock number. Let's see, Thomas Gets Tricked has 14831. This one says 15156. But yeah, I think I did this earlier, Jake Barn. Like I told you before, when I did try to do my first version, but I got distracted. I'll say this again. My other favorite clip from 10 Years of Thomas is when the parent says to her kid, I think it's goes, "You think I have a favorite?" It says there's so many stories I can't even think of. And like, I think, have you seen this one clip before, Jake Barn? Like, when the kid is next to his, I think it's his grandmother. I think it's his grandmother in the clips. Like before when the Trouble with Mud is about to start in a few seconds.
I think so.
Yeah, I think the lady with glasses is probably his grandmother. I think.
Yeah.
But I think the introduction to the first episode, Thomas and Bertie's Great Race, like when this kid's mother says, when he says, when this one was little, he said, "It's a boy. Can we name him Thomas the Tank Engine?"
Oh yeah.
When one of my friends was born 28 years ago, they named him Thomas. One of my best friends. Can you believe that they called him Thomas when he was born? Wow. I was like blown away every time I see that introduction clip. Every single time I watch this release. But I think, did you maybe watch some Thomas DVDs when you were in daycare as well, Jake Martin? Because I didn't know kids can still do daycare even if they're over the age of school age.
Well, they do have Thomas and the Magic Railroad and probably Best of Thomas, I think. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I think when it reaches 10 till, Jake Martin, I think I'll stop this. Let me show you some other stuff. Yes, I mentioned this before. Best of Gordon has the error where after Trouble with Mud name boards is done, they actually say music video coming up soon on the VHS. But luckily they fixed it on the DVD release. Yeah, I think if I re-edited the better view for Gordon, I could actually squeeze a piece of paper and put the A. Or I think I can. Or just retitle it the whole thing. Because at least on Cranky Bugs they fixed it was correct. Well, yeah, I think just to be safe than sorry, Jake Martin, I'm not going to do an impression because I think if my grandmother's still upstairs, I don't really want to do this just to end off the stream. But we'll just talk about some stuff till it reaches 10 till 9 to make it safer than sorry. So, yeah, you know me, I never ever went to daycare when I was a kid, Jake Martin. Even when I was like 6 or 7 back in like 2004 or 2005, because I guess they thought I was a sweet kid, they could make me go to a public school just fine. And like some people say, like I kept being so obsessed with Thomas even when I went over the first grade in the elementary school in my state. And like, oh my gosh, wow. And yeah, and I'm glad that they never ever, I don't think they ever played Thomas videos at my preschool. Not once, back when I was a 3-year-old in 2001. Yeah. I think like also if the store doesn't take my extra salty secret DVD, Jake Martin, I'll see if I can list that onto eBay as well. Because like I said, I'll have to watch what I'm doing. Because I'll need a big package depending on how many DVDs I'll ship to your location, depending on how many I list on eBay, or if the store will take all of them, because it's going to take a big process. Wait, I think I'll just ask something else for just one more minute, Jake Martin. It's off topic, but other things as kids shows related is allowed, I guess. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stick with my Poison, the Look on the Bright Side VHS. Like I mentioned in my birthday stream, I'm going to have to I think I did. No, I don't think I did mention that. I think it was a different stream or something else. I'll just mention through a comment. Unfortunately, my last Poison VHS is the 17th Dragon Tales VHS. look on the bright side with the trash bully for you, unfortunately. But like I said, I just mute the audio, but make sure I look at the screen and make sure the tape is working. But don't listen to any of that stupid dialogue. And another thing is, well, okay, I'll say one more thing, Jake Barnes, since it's 8:50. So yeah, so one last thing I'll say is that I would love to maybe get a cool Bob the Builder release on DVD that has this cool compilation of episodes from different seasons, but only watch the original series of Bob the Builder.
The Ultimate Can-Do Crew collection, which I know it has Mr. Bentley, Dog Sitter.
I think, yeah. Oh, okay. I think it's 10 till 9, Jake Barnes. Now, I'll let you and Thomas LP Fan 123 go.
All right.
Oh yeah. So I'll let you go, Jake Barnes, and I'll say. All right. So yeah, I'll let you guys go and. All right, Thomas LP Fan 123. I'll let you go. Hopefully, stick around for stream. I'll do for you possibly tomorrow.
Okay, see ya tomorrow.
Okay. Well, anyways, yep. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this stream showing off my Thomas Home Media Collection stream, classic series stuff only. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And stick around for a stream coming up next tomorrow for one of my friends. So, yep. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this, and goodbye for now.